Hey everybody, Cornell B here with the Imps podcast show with your boy Cornell Now's back again with another video with a match reaction to Port Vale 1, Lincoln us Imps 0 after a goal from Daniel Butterworth put us out of our misery and send us to another defeat at the Vale at Vale Park today. And I, Cornell B, is not very happy about this. I am absolutely disgusted about this because we didn't play well. Before we get into the video, smash a like on my YouTube video, leave a comment down below and tell me your thoughts about today's game and the result and the performance today. So without further ado, and also thank you to the 343 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Thank you for watching my content. Love to get it up to 344 or more. It'll be very, very appreciated. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Us, Lincoln City, lost again to Port Vale, to a lesser team, fam. A lesser team. You're telling me you're losing to Port Vale 1-0, not even 1-1 or 2-1. 1-0 to a Port Vale side who obviously, yes, they have been in good form. Last week they were unlucky to lose to Ipswich Town. But you're telling me you can't get the performance today was just poor today. Everything today was poor. It reverts back to memories of Cambridge this season when we lost 2-0 to them. And this is the thing I don't like. When we play against bigger teams like Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday, fam, all Barnsley, all of them, all the big teams that are in this division, right? We always turn up. And then when it's the lesser teams like Cambridge and Port Vale and Accrington, we get beat. Why you ever hear that? Every single player needs to look at themselves in the mirror. The only ones that were doing something today and that were putting their body on the line and they were putting the performance in was Regan Poole. Regan Poole was the only one that was doing something today. Tashan Oakley Booth, when he came on, he reverted something. And then what really got me was, you're taking off Jack Diamond. Why the Ross are you taking off Jack Diamond for? And you know what Jack Diamond could do. I know that he was off the pace a little bit today, fam. But you go and take him off. And he's the only player that can actually do something. It was just poor. It was slow. Every single thing today was not good enough today. And we cannot go into the Accrington Stanley game playing like that because we will get outsmarted by them. And Accrington Stanley is going to be looking at this performance and thinking, wow, if Lincoln City play like that on Tuesday night in front of our fan base, we can easily beat them. I want to see a response on Tuesday. The defending, when the first half, 5-10 minutes, we was good. And then Port Vale started to get in the game. And we kept it solid through all the way to half time. Yeah? And we was cool. We was cool. Crucial saves after crucial saves. And then second half, fam, everything changed. There should have been a substitute, a change at half time because Rowan didn't play his best game. He was not at it today. And Jamie Robson should have come on. I would have even put a Draper because House couldn't even get no service. There was not even no service to Ben House today. And you know Ben House wants service being put to him. When he's in space, give him the flipping ball. I want to see a performance, a better performance. I know, yes, that's part of the football. That's part of football. You win games, you draw games, you lose something. But to lose to a lesser team like Port Vale, is this what you're telling me, fam? To lose to a lesser team like Port Vale, fam? And we are going in. We're going to a couple of days into Accrington Stanley. We cannot play like that. We cannot defend like that. Despite being 5 games unbeaten. You're telling me that you're going into a game from start to finish to lose to Port Vale. Port Vale, fam! Are you having a freaking laugh? What is this? Listen, if you don't want to play for Lincoln City, or you don't want to play for the shirt, the ones that came on today, yeah? If you don't want to play for this team, look at this badge right here. Look at this badge right here. To play for this team is a joy. Yeah? You don't want to play for this team and put a performance for Mark Kennedy. The door is right there in January. I want to see a better performance on Tuesday. I want to see House getting in space, getting him more service on the ball when he gets into space. When he gets into space, give him the ball. And then second half, I mean, I like Mark Kennedy. I love Mark Kennedy. But you go on and you take off Jack Diamond, fam. Why are you doing that? That boy can create anything for us. He is the creator. He can make something happen. And what do? It was a fantastic chance by Tash and Oatley Booth, fam. It was. Because we almost scored. Brilliant corner from Robson. Better corner because Rowan's corners wasn't good enough in the game and he needs to improve on that. But the performance today was not good enough today. It was just poor. And 6 minutes added time, we could have easily tied the game. But you put on a performance like this, and I don't understand. This is a lesson that the Lincoln City players, and this is a message to them. The same way you perform against big teams, you have to perform the same way against lesser teams. We cannot be going into this season, into any home away games, and losing to lesser teams. That is wrong. You have to perform the same way against bigger and smaller teams. You say you want to be a professional footballer, you have to perform. And if you don't perform, and as Mark Kennedy has said, you don't just be in the first team just like that. You have to work hard. You have to earn your place. And some of the players that came on the sub from the subs bench, they did not earn their place today. The only ones that was doing something was Jamie Robson when he came on for Rowan. Regan Paul was doing something today. Eh? Virtue was doing something. Sanders looked off pace. None of the other players couldn't get in. Since Mandroyu went off, the vibe just changed. You have to deal with these type of things. If the player is injured, the player is injured, fam. I was upset when I saw Danny Mandroyu injured. When Danny Mandroyu was injured, I was gutted when he came off. But he had to come off. Even if it's 2 games, fam. Even if he missed the Accrington Stanley games on Tuesday and he misses the FA Cup game, it don't matter. But you still get on with it. Don't go waiting for Danny Mandroyu to come back, fam. He's a human being. He's not invincible. I want to see a performance. I want to see a better performance on Tuesday. This is my message to the Lincoln City players for Tuesday against Accrington Stanley. I want to see a better performance. I want to see that fight. I want to see that determination. I want to see that passion. I want to see you saying, well, I want to play for this shirt. I want to play for Lincoln City Football Club. I want to play for Mark Kennedy. I want to play for the fans. Because once the fans boo you, this is it. I want to see a performance on Tuesday. Because it was not good enough. And this is a lesson to the Lincoln City players. They need to learn to perform against lesser teams. If we can beat the bigger teams, do the same to lesser teams. Don't go into one game and think, oh yeah, we'll do well against Barnsley. Yeah, they're a big team. Yeah, but when it's Port Vale, you don't do well. You don't put no shift in. It's about putting 100% into on the pitch. And you don't put no 100% into that. Now, sir, I want to see a response on Tuesday. You need to bring it. You need to wake up on Tuesday. Wake up. I want to see a performance on Tuesday, a response on Tuesday. If you don't want to play for Mark Kennedy, you don't want to play for Lincoln City, go out of the door in January. Until an improvement, a fantastic performance is put on. Because come Tuesday, we are playing against Accrington Stanley, fam. Accrington Stanley, the same team that beat us last season and the season before. And we cannot play like that. You have to play better. You have to put in a good performance, a fantastic performance on Tuesday night in front of the Imps fans. In front of 617. Give the fans what they want. No more excuses, nothing. It has to change. The performance has to be better on Tuesday, and I want to see a response. A response is needed. No more excuses, nothing. Smash a like on my YouTube video, leave a comment down below and tell me your thoughts about today's result. Absolutely not happy with the result. Needs to be a response tomorrow. Needs to be a response on Tuesday night. Thank you to the 343 subscribers of the Imps.